Welcome back to Brick Army. My name's Steve, and today we have for you this beauty. This is the Northrop Grumman E2 Hawkeye, the American carrier-based early warning aircraft. So, we're going to do a 60-second speed build. I will show you some pictures from different angles, and then we'll get into the review. So, let's crack on and build. Hello, welcome back. Right, let's get into this then. First of all, the instruction book. It is quite a nice little booklet actually. It is pretty thorough and yeah, very good. No problems there. The bricks themselves, nothing missing. Everything fitted together well, in fact very well. So please bear that in mind if you're making something like this. I seem to remember a similar sort of thing with the MiG-29, which is also by Reobrix. Once you've got a brick in place, it can be quite difficult to move it if you have gone wrong. So just bear that one in mind. But everything is nice and solid. There was no warpage and no discoloration. In fact, this is, considering the size of this thing and the weight, it's fairly hefty. This does not feel fragile in the slightest. This one didn't fall off, so that's great. I love the fact that there's decals involved, and there is a huge amount of decals in this particular model, and I do find it really brings it to life, although I am not going to show you one side of the fuselage because I did mess up a little bit there, and unfortunately because of the bricks that I messed up on, I can't move them around. And so anyway, we'll gloss over that. Nobody needs to know, do they? The undercarriage is very good. It's nice and sturdy. It also has that sort of locking mechanism. You do so down, flatten down. I'm not going to bother doing all of them. Lift up, lift out, pop down, and that is not going to move anywhere. And there's some really lovely little touches in the design of this. So obviously, being a carrier aircraft, an awful lot of carrier aircraft, the wings you need to save space, so the wings will fold up, and you do have that. And what I didn't realise, it doesn't mention this anywhere. If I can get this right. So the wings don't necessarily fold up, but they fold back. I think that's absolutely genius. Which certainly helped for putting it on the shelf there, make a bit of space, and all you do, put it back, and then give it a little bit of a pop, and you're ready to fly. That's great. I love it. And I think that's one of the reasons that I much preferred this to the MiG-29. This feels like it's a modern, up-to-date design in how to build a large brick model and make it as realistic as possible. Whereas the MiG-29 feels, I think it felt like it was a model that was designed based on design practices from 20 years ago. It feels like a model done right, I'll be honest with you. I think this is a very clever design. Partly because even from the get-go, once you've done, say, the floor of the fuselage, every brick you've put in feels like you are advancing the build. There's no put in 20 bricks and it doesn't look like you've done anything or added to it or created a shape or anything. Every brick on this makes the difference, which is great for engagement. It's really good for a sense of achievement. Overall, I have nothing really bad to say about this at all. Now, the cost of this, it was £28, which I think is probably just about right. If anything, it's probably a little cheaper than I would have put it. The MiG-29, it was just over £31, I think. In fact, if there's any different, I'll pop it down here. And of the two, if you were for some reason torn between an E2 Hawkeye and a MiG-29, this one, most definitely. Yeah, nothing bad to say about this. Can't speak highly enough of it at all. I think this is an excellent model. It's a reasonable price. It will keep going for a few hours. Certainly it'll do that. It's very, very good indeed. I would highly recommend this. If this is your type of thing, if you're looking for something to get stuck into, I don't think you'll go far wrong with this. So there we go. That's the E2 Hawkeye by Reobrix, and as usual I will put a link in the description about where you can get it or where I got it from. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time with the next model. See you soon. Bye bye.